Howdy, it's Budgie. Well, I actually just got a random thought. I was taking, if you noticed on my blog earlier, took some pictures of my bird and her wing clipping for my friend's sister's bird, Ozzy, for their reference for clipping his wings. And then I realized, dude, I haven't really seen that many videos online, particularly when I got Gilly, because it had been a good, I don't know, over 4 to 5 years since I'd had a budgie, let alone brand new to tame. I couldn't find any really good budgie taming videos, so then I thought, why not make one myself? I've got a bird. I raised 8, she's number 8 actually, so why not? Here's Gilly. Say hi, Gilly. Say hi, baby. She's a little camera shy. Actually, no, she loves the camera. And as we can see, here she is. She's very tame. Right? Are you a good girl? Yeah. Say hello. And she talks. She imitates appliances and stuff. That was the oven, bless you. And she likes, if you talk to her like she's people. So Gilly will be 3 years old in March. I got her in 2011. End of my junior year, we bought her right after spring break. And she was a baby. She was just newly fledged, so had bars down her nose. And, we didn't know what gender she was. She's a little lady. You can see. No, show your nose, baby. Show your nose. No, she's shy. She's shy, but she's got a pink nose to make marks her for a female. And that usually appears around 4 months of age. And she's got her baby eyes because of her recessive pine. But that's not what the point of the video is, actually. What we're doing here is we're going to pretend this little old lady is actually a brand new baby. Yeah, brand new baby. What? And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I tamed her. Okay, so this is what we're going to pretend is her cage. She's actually got a very nice big one. This is a travel cage. I really don't recommend it for you keeping your bird in. They need bigger space to get around and stuff, and I'm going to show you with her right now. Come on, baby. Come on. Mommy needs you to go home. Go inside. She hates this cage. Now, see, I guess you can't really tell from this angle, but she doesn't have much room. Yeah, baby, I know. It'll be over soon. Peep. Yeah, I know. That's the oven sound. She's not got that much room. Particularly her tail, especially when she's at the bottom, it keeps banging into things. She's got a very lovely tail. She's got the yellow one out now, but she's got underneath it, it's blue with a yellow stripe to it, unique to her recessive pie. And, yeah, she doesn't like it. There's not much space. Listen to her being very vocal about it. So, when she was a baby, we're going to pretend this was her cage when she was a baby. Oh, look, she's waving. She's waving. She's saying, Mommy, please get me out. Please get me out. Mommy. Gilly, down. I'm getting you out. So, yes. She would be sitting in her cage. I was in the middle of my AP exams and everything. What I do is I take an hour or 2 out of my evening. Yes, baby. And this is what I do. Let's pretend she's not about to hop out onto my hand like she loves it. What I'd do is I'd reach in there and I'd catch her. See, she doesn't like to be held and she'll complain about it, but she's all right with it. See, I've got her. She's holding on to me. Ooh, she's also holding on to some hair she's picked up. I'm in my bathroom, by the way, because my room's too big. It's not the same room I was in when we bought her. And so it's a little difficult, especially with the way she is now, to show you exactly how she was. So I'd pick her up, I'd take the cage away, and I'd put her down on the ground. Take this cage away. And so you've got yourself a little bird. And what she would do when she was that age, she was very skittish, very scared. It's a baby. She's away from her nest, from her flock, and, she was still at that age, not really used to perching on things. So she was very She was really just a baby, and she just, oh, show them running, show them running. She actually just wants to hop onto my hand. See, she's very tame. Aren't you, baby? But she would run around on the ground, and she'd be very scared, very scared. And if I put my hand out to her, she'll jump on now. See? She takes my hand very nicely. But she used to just run away, you know, like that. See, I'm scaring her in order to show you exactly what she was doing. And her cage used to be up on a ledge. So she would be running around. I would be sitting on the floor with her. See, you know, she likes to go sit on it, but she won't go in it. And what I do is I let her run around, and then I would get down on the ground, baby. Let's show them. I'd scoop her up, and she was not happy about it. She would not be happy, a lot more vocal about it. She'd be crying and squirming, and she's not squirming really right now because she's comfy. Yeah, you're very comfy, and you're very pretty. And so I'd pick her up, and I put her back in the cage, and, you know, that was how I got her used to me as a person, like, as someone of her flock. I guess I wouldn't really say flock, but I wasn't just some scary thing that occasionally walked into the room and fed her. She lived in my bedroom at the time. This house she doesn't. But this was how I became something not threatening to her because, oh, this tall, scary creature will put me back in my house because a baby bird, any bird really, their cage is their sanctuary. That's where they want to be. So because I made myself her savior, pretty much, equal parts terror and savior, she began to get used to me. And from there, that was where, you know, you want to initiate that trust. And once you get that trust, it makes hand taming a lot easier. Now, I don't say separate these steps necessarily because I was in my junior year, mind, so of course you have a lot of work going on junior year, you know, preparing for college applications, APs, final exams, all this other nonsense. Junior year is stressful. I'll just put it there now. And so I wouldn't really have that much time to spend with her, and we'd have her clipped. Right now she is not clipped, as you can see, or well, oh, sorry, am I doing something weird? She's a clown. But we would have her, and particularly she'd be inside the cage, and I'd kind of put my finger up to her, see how she's kind of like, no, Mom, don't put that near me. She'd be like that as a baby, but you know, that's the cool thing about babies, and I don't think you guys know this, but you get them very young. They don't know how to bite, and Gilly was one of these lucky babies who didn't know how to bite. So she would try, and you teach them how to bite, really, and how to be aggressive by showing your own fear. So she was young, and I just put my finger up to her, and you want to do it, see, she's a good girl, Gilly. Like, right here where her, you can feel her keel bone. You want to press just above where the feet and the body, and see, she doesn't want to step up now, and with a baby bird who's not tame, they'll probably fly away, but what you want to do is slowly keep getting them used to just resting the finger right there, and eventually they'll learn to step right up. Or they'll do the sidestepping thing, and they won't want to stand, and, you know, that's okay. It's a learning process. Depending on how persistent you are with the bird, and you don't want to startle them too much because really they will not trust you forever, and I really recommend having them very, very young where their bars are literally down to their foreheads, their noses are this pink-purple color, you can't tell their gender, and they're very small. Gilly's full grown, as you can see, but we had her that young, and that's what made taming so easy for me. And we never had any of our other birds that young before either, so that really helped. Anyways, you can see she's very friendly. She's a very good girl. Right, baby? She'll hang upside down. She's very good about that. Say hi, baby. Say hi. No, she doesn't want to say hi. She loves the camera. She has a lot of pictures. She's got her own Tumblr. It's gillyandj.tumblr.com, and you know, there's a lot of pictures of Jay, but there's also a lot of pictures of her because she's a camera ham. And she loves my shoulder, as you can see. She loves my shoulder. She gives me kisses. She actually does this thing where she wants to go somewhere, particularly because we had her clipped and she couldn't get anywhere. Once you get her finger tamed, you can start moving them to the shoulders and be mindful, like when you have cockatiels and bigger, depending on how tall the bird is. If this bird was any taller and she sitting on my shoulder was above my head level, that makes her very aggressive and she thinks she's top bird. Now she doesn't think she's top bird. She thinks, I'm mommy and I'm nice to her. No, you don't, chilly bird. And so like macaws and stuff, that's where you get the birds that bite your ears and stuff because they think they're dominant because they're taller than you. That's why we were also very careful not to let her have high ledge perches, which is why also we keep clipping her. She flew away once. That's part of the reason. The other reason she also flies into things. She didn't learn to fly very well. We got her that young. And since we clipped her right after getting her from the store, by the way, don't trust the PetSmart employees to clip your birds because one, most of these people who work the bird floor don't have any experience with birds. And two, unless you're really sure you know someone, have you seen them try to catch a bird? It's scary. Those birds are traumatized by the end of it. And that's why you usually give them a day or two after bringing them home before you start any of the taming. But for us, even though we had 7 birds prior, not all at once, the most we had at once was 5, and we'd clip all their wings ourselves. We refused to, we didn't want Gilly, who we bought specifically thinking, oh, she's a boy and she's going to learn how to talk. We didn't want to traumatize her by clipping her wings. PetSmart screwed up, though, so we had to do it ourselves anyway. And we made it so that she really couldn't get anywhere without our help, which is what made her, so bonded to us. You can tell she's very calm sitting here. She's just watching. She's like, what are you talking to, Mommy? Why are you talking to that plastic thing? She wants to bite it. I'm not going to let her bite it. She does this clucking thing. She tries to be aggressive. It's part of being a little hen, but she doesn't do much. What? And, see, she'll sit on my head. Very good girl. Come down, baby. She's a very good girl. Well, basically, that's how we did all the training things, and, I actually can do this trick with her, which it's hard to do with holding the phone to do the video, but she's a left clawed bird, and I actually get this thing where I can shake her left claw, and she'll even keep holding onto my finger, and I'll extend it out and kiss her foot. Like, prince kissing a princess's hand, that kind of thing. She's very spoiled. Very spoiled. She gets her own oatmeal and everything. And she is, you wouldn't think a Budgie could become so tame, but she literally sits on my shoulder and goes everywhere in the house with me. I can hear the dog. I should probably wrap this up. But, with any animal, you've got to put in the effort into training them. You can't just magically expect, you can't magically expect that they're going to be what your friend has or something like that. They're all unique. You got to work around their personalities, and Gilly's got a very strong personality. I'm not going to say taming her was easy. It wasn't. We had a scare the first time I took her on my shoulder out of my room because she decides halfway down the stairs, Mama, you're going too slow, and she jumps. And she was clipped, and I was like, oh no, she's not going to snap her neck. But no, it was okay. She landed in a shoe. She liked the shoe. And we even have a dish that she eats out of like a dog. See, she's preening. And, all I can really say to wrap up this video is just try your best. Take it one day at a time. Even if you're a student in school, even if you got like a full-time life and everything, if you want to commit to one of these birds, and especially if you want to keep one single, put in the effort into making it part of your flock. Like, getting multiple budgies and everything is great and all because they'll keep each other company, but if you get one by itself, they do get very lonely, and it's not fair to them if you don't include them in the family life, and the best way to do that really is to make them tame. They can even sit at dinner with you, although Gilly doesn't do it, and have their own plates. I've seen other budgies who do it. And they're just a lot of fun. You'd think, oh, it's a $20 bird. Let's just keep it in a cage and make it look pretty. No. They've got a lot of personality, and you're really missing out if you just do that. So, anyway, thanks for watching this video. And this is Gilly saying goodbye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Gilly. She doesn't wave. She doesn't wave very well. But, good luck with taming your budgie. Guess this could also work for a teal, too. I've only ever raised budgies before, so I wouldn't know. And, yeah. Have a good day. Say bye-bye, Gilly. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She didn't want to say goodbye. She does want to chew on the phone now. Say bye-bye, baby. Say bye. No, she doesn't want to say bye. She loves the camera, though. Say bye-bye.